inside Cheney's room. Disciplines of the Dragon. A primer on the orders of sages. This handbook is dedicated to my oldest and dearest friend, Cheney, and our shared childhood that inspired this publication. Choosing the sage's path is a noble one, ideal for any young Majiri looking to aid their community. However, a young sage's choice does not end at one's path ceremony. Given the wide range of duties that sages provide, young disciples are encouraged to focus on their preferred responsibilities. This guide will explain the common practices of each specialty if you can make an informed choice. Rite and ritual. Members station themselves within a town or community, vowing to serve as a spiritual pillar. You will lead the ceremonies your neighbors need, whether they require birthdays or funerals, or on ordinary days. You will still be expected to care for people by providing advice and medicines. There is no place like home for the sage of rite and ritual. Earth and air. Members travel throughout Palia, living a nomadic lifestyle as stewards of the natural world. You will keep a careful eye on the health of the environment, learning to care for rocks, waters, plants, and animals. You may be called upon to plant new trees or educate others on the ways of the land. The sage of earth and air blossoms when helping Palia grow. Moon and stars. Members track the movements of meteorological and planetary bodies to make predictions. On most nights, you will watch the moons and record the signs that Dragon Majiri sends from the lunar wellspring. During the day, you will interpret your findings into advice for your community. Curious sages will find their place among the moon and stars. Written and word. Members devote themselves to study and record time keeping, aiding everyone from civilians to other sages. They create documents and treaties today so future generations can learn from their ancestors. You will spend your time maintaining archives of knowledge and adding new volumes. A good sage of writ and word will go down in history. Let's have a look. This note. Cheney, I hope you enjoyed your copy of my manuscript. How long has it been? Years? I am starting to research my next book, a catalog of insects for the Brothers of Earth and Air. My project will be bringing me to Bahari area next month. I would most love to see you. Sorry, I'm a little shook. Give me a time and I will be sure to be there. With all my love, Wanuk. Yes, I was recently in Yerevan and have picked up some of their tea. I hope it's still your favorite. I know who's coming to town. Let's go talk to Cheney. He just walked past.
Having a good day so far?
The dragon is everywhere you look. If you don't see him, don't stop looking. Who's Wanuk? You must have read the dedication in their book. Wanuk is an old friend. Their parents were also brothers of the earth and air, so sometimes we would travel together. Ashura was walking in the floorboards. We both ended up becoming sages, but they joined the Brothers of Written Word. Given our respective work, it has been years since we have conversed in person. What's stopping you now? Well, I feel it would be poor taste not to bring a present to our meeting. I mean, Wanuk dedicated this whole book to me, but I can't figure something worthy to give them in return. How about a bunch of bugs? There is one time as children I put a stink bug in their tent. That was quite amusing indeed. You are quite insightful, Zoe. A handful of local insects would be the perfect present. However, they have also requested I aid them with copy edits before they arrive. Therefore, I would also truly appreciate any help you can offer to gather these bugs. Sure, no problem.
Enlightening conversation, as always.
The insects that Cheney wanted were a spine-shell crab, a spotted mantis, a luna fairy moth, perimillipede and a what is it? Striped snail? Yes.
Can I be of any assistance, friend?
How kind of you to pay me a visit. I brought the bugs. Oh, Wanuk will love these. My greatest thanks to you, my Phoenix's child. I just worry that, well, these bugs, will they be enough? Wanuk has permitted me hold onto this copy of their manuscript as a keepsake, and they want to release the specimens back into their natural environment. Lest we accidentally create a chapel-like situation elsewhere? What's stopping you now? Well, I feel it would be poor taste not to bring a present to our meeting. I mean, Wanuk dedicated this whole book to me, but I can't figure something worthy to give them in return. Maybe you could write them something? A book? It does seem in line with their interests, being part of the Brothers of Written Word, but what would it be about? Ah, what about life here in the village? After all, it would be Wanuk's first time here and could serve up as a helpful primer. I could even sprinkle in some anecdotes from the locals. As you are also new to the village, I believe they would give you more applicable advice, so I would be grateful if you could collect advice in my stead. Of course.
Make sure you take some time to rest, child.
Thank you for the reminder, Cheney. I thought it'd only be whimsically correct to ask the papas, but it seems that the quest has other things in mind, so... Kenyatta, have you been in the library all night?
Want to make out in my mom's office?
Hear any interesting rumors lately? I'm collecting advice for Cheney's friend who's visiting Kilima. A friend, huh? Are we talking a friend or a friend? Man, I would totally wiggle my eyebrows right now if I could. I think if this person's new to town, they'd probably like to know one of the things Cheney taught me when he was helping me resupply my medical kit.
Yeah.
If you're new and not sure what to do, sometimes the best thing to do is to look for people who need help and go to them first. Hope that works though. But yeah, report back with the saucy deets as soon as you get them, okay?
Look sharp out there, detective.
Might as well since Ani's awake.
I just want to go on an adventure.
I have a feeling this is going to be a great day. I'm collecting advice for Cheney's friend who's visiting Kilima. I've got tons of advice. Let me think. Oh yeah, whenever I get sick, Cheney makes medicine out of plants he finds right here in the valley. His friend should do lots of exploring too. And maybe some bugs as well? You think they'd want to be a bug scout? Probably. They're interested in bugs.
Take me on your next adventure.
Ani's gonna be so excited when they get here. When I was thinking of advice, I thought sure it would be a great one. And just so happens, I'm interrupting his workout session.
Come now, let's catch up.
Always nice to see you around the end. I'm collecting advice for Cheney's friend who's visiting Kilima. I see. I think first thing I'd tell them would be, well, the first thing Cheney would told me when we met. Somehow he was able to tell right away that I'd been through and what I'd been through, and he just tells me living in a new place is hard, that I shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. Sorry, didn't mean to get all sappy on you like that. Is that all you need? Because I guess I should start preparing a room for our guest.
Don't forget to visit.
Of course. I do apologize. I completely forgot to record Kenley's conversation, and getting my hands on a spotted mantis was not an easy task. So, I will attempt. I believe Kenley said something along the lines of, being shocked. He said, a friend of Cheney's coming to me for advice? Oh. But I don't know what he said after. He definitely said something about how he'd be afraid of what Eshe would do. And whether he should tell her. Because whenever someone new comes into town, she likes to plan a welcome party. And she always got so frustrated at Kenley before. But now we have Delilah, the mama of town.
I can always make room at the table for one more.
What brings you back to the old farm? I'm collecting advice for Chaney's friend who's visiting Kilma. Chaney, need advice from us? Well, I'll be, because a lot of what I know, I got from him. It's like Chaney said, best way to learn about Kilma is to talk to those of us who've been living here for our whole lives. Now, dearie, let me know if you need anything else. I'll be in the kitchen baking a pie for a newcomer.
You're always so helpful.
I tried. Anywho's, let's go back to Chaney.
Having a good day so far?
May you walk with the dragon. I gathered the advice you requested. This is not what I expected. These stories, they're all about me. This is why, Zoe, I'm wholly speechless. The stories you've collected will all be a wonderful way for Manuk and I to catch up. A way to tell them about all the people that I care about who live here. Perhaps they will even take this volume home and add it to their library. Thank you. I cannot wait to tell Manuk about all you have done for me. Please take this. It is the least I can do.
All things in balance, my friend.
Oh, a dragon? Nice. I got the dragon tide loading screen, which is all over my plot. Perfect. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodaloo for now. Yes, Monarch is the new person coming. Oh, exciting.